This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints. Discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Losing this in the 90s, I mean when we moved down to Florida, was heartbreaking. I lost a ton of ships. I lost everything. I lost all my dirt side, my Star Grunt, and things like that. But if you go to Ground Zero Games, you can actually get this. We're going to go down, take a look at it. I did a little video a little while back about this, but we're going to quickly go through the two books, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk more. One of my favorite books and games I've ever played from the 90s. I can't believe that I found this and that Ground Zero Games is still alive with all their figures. The rules here are just fantastic. The universe is just unbelievable. The villains and the aliens are so unique. There's so much. The core rules are just so simple, and it's easy to play. Everything works off a clock face as far as movement and facing. You're going to have movement points that are going to, you're going to be able to turn certain points, and you're going to have an allowance depending on the size of your ship. Firing is easy, but the thing that's really unique is that you have batteries that can be damaged that you won't be able to fire with. You're going to run into all kinds of different things with your fire con, your damage points, your thrust rating. Your thrust rating can take a hit and you can lose. Your light speed systems can go down. Your weapon systems, of course, can go down. And your anti-fighter protection can also go down. Now, fighters, you say? Yeah, there are fighters in here too, and they're just so impressive. They sit on a stand with six little ships on it, and they can do damage to the bigger ships, the battleships, and so forth and so on. Here's a brief overview of your chart. Your movement's going to be hidden, so you're going to be planning and charting your movement. Your opponent's going to be doing the same, and you can ram into each other, which isn't cool because you definitely don't want to do it. There's, like I said, anti-fighter defenses. There's point defenses. And the models are ridiculous, but those are the ones that you're going to be seeing very soon that I'm going to be bringing in. And there's advanced rules to make things harder. Well, I mean, add more, but first do the core game. Now, this is all free as a download at Game Zero Games, and I really suggest you check it out because I think you're going to be blown away. Not only can you get the rule book, but you can get the ship book with all the different ships and adding different rules. I mean, really? Look at the size of these ships, and these ships are huge. Trust me. They have dreadnoughts that are this big, that are half a page big. Just unbelievable metal ships, old school stuff. But there's more. Yes, there's another book with even more ships and more aliens. The Phalons, I call these the crab people basically because I never say their name, but their ships and they're just nasty. These guys right here. This is I always make them the main enemy, and then some other aliens that are just absolutely gorgeous and fantastic. All this you can find at Ground Zero Games. I highly suggest it. I just put in a huge order. We're going to be doing this, painting this, and showing you how this works. Finally, I can have one of my favorite games back in my possession. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts. My favorite ship battle game, along with Silent Death. I love them both equally. I almost sound like I'm talking about my kids. But this is a fantastic system. Go to Ground Zero Games. You can download it for free. You will not be disappointed. The ships are beautiful. They're beyond word beautiful. And when you get it on the table and you play this very easy and fun and smart system, you will never play another space game again. Trust me. Just trust me on this. You're not going to be disappointed. I'm so glad I found this. Now I just put in a huge order. We're going to be painting it, playing it, going over it. really covering this in so many different ways. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. And for those of you that just weren't around 30 years ago, trust me, this is something that you are really going to enjoy. This is a treat that we're going to take a look at the past that you can relive now in 2020. Without further ado, folks, until next time, go to to Ground Zero Games. You will not be disappointed. Free downloads. And then if you could decide from there whether or not you want to bring in the ships. Like I just brought in a few $100 worth. Uh-oh. Hope the wife don't find out. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.